begin by asking you a personal question. Do you sometimes get restless and irritable? If so, you might have noticed that you're also exhausted and a tad impulsive. If you're not sure, then try this intentional exercise in friction. The next time you're in a supermarket, join the longest line of people waiting at a checkout, even if you only have a few items in your basket. Wait until it's eventually your turn. How did you feel at the end? Were you thankful and elated by your experience in resistance training, or at your wit's end? Patience is multifaceted. It involves tolerating delays, difficulties, or unpleasant situations without becoming frustrated or upset. It involves persistence, thoughtfulness, and a generous helping of self-compassion. Patience also plays a vital role in personal growth. For example, by helping us see results through gradual progress and staying committed to our objectives even when we face obstacles, and appreciating other struggles and perspectives. I'll suggest some ways we can actively develop patience, but first we need to understand how and why waiting is so challenging. The psychology of waiting. Waiting is a ubiquitous and inevitable aspect of human experience. It can, when present, trigger feelings of restlessness, frustration, and unease. Additionally, as we wait, our minds might race with anticipation, conjuring worst-case scenarios. The unknown duration of the wait amplifies anxiety, making each passing moment feel like an eternity. Time, once a linear and predictable concept, becomes distorted, stretching and compressing in unpredictable ways. And things can become even more devastating when impatience abounds. The lack of control inherent in waiting can be particularly unsettling. We might be forced to relinquish some human agency, leaving us vulnerable to the whims of fate. In modern society, where instant gratification and rapid pace are the norm, waiting can be especially excruciating. We're accustomed to swift responses, instant connectivity, and same-day deliveries. The sudden imposition of waiting can be jarring, disrupting our expectations and flow. Moreover, waiting can also be a solitary experience, isolating us from others and ourselves. As we wait, we may feel disconnected from the world around us, unable to fully engage with our surroundings or participate in meaningful activities. But despite all of this gloom, the good news is we can manage these negative emotions and situations so our agency is not lost, but redirected. Let's learn. Managing the negative emotions associated with waiting. By acknowledging and exploring the discomfort and anxiety associated with waiting, we may uncover its potential within these moments of suspension. Seen as a tool, patience can assist in mitigating the negative emotions that can arise from waiting. Rather than sitting still, we can use it to reshape or reframe our relationship with time, ourselves, and our circumstances. But how? As we wait, patience can encourage us to better inhabit the present moment rather than racing ahead to an uncertain future or dwelling on past frustrations. This thoughtfulness allows us to observe our emotions, acknowledging the discomfort and anxiety that waiting evokes, without becoming overwhelmed. Patience also fosters a subtle yet crucial shift in perspective, from expectation to acceptance. When we wait, we often cling to specific outcomes or timelines, setting ourselves up for disappointment. Patience, however, invites us to release these attachments, embracing the uncertainty and ambiguity inherent in waiting. In this space of acceptance, patience can help us reevaluate our relationship with time. We begin to see waiting not as a hindrance, but as an integral part of an unfolding journey where the pace is out of our hands. Moreover, patience cultivates empathy, not only for others who may be contributing to our wait, but for ourselves. As we navigate the challenges of waiting, patience reminds us that our frustrations and fears are valid, yet temporary. This compassionate understanding allows us to extend kindness and tolerance to ourselves, tempering our inner critic and soothing our frazzled nerves. Ultimately, patience can transform waiting from an endurance test into an exercise in acquiescence. By letting go of our need for control and instant gratification, we may open ourselves to the possibility that waiting holds unexpected insights, newfound resilience, and profound connections with others. This shift in perspective is often most visible in our physical pursuits. For their part, walking and hiking share an intimate connection with patience. Literally, every step requires patience to cross challenging terrain, negotiate unknown paths, and reach that elusive summit. Hiking demands we trust in our abilities and accept the natural world for what it offers and represents. The same idea applies to our personal growth. The same idea applies to our personal growth endeavors, where waiting for the right moment could make the difference between a challenge accepted or an opportunity that's missed. So there's something to think about. Thank you for listening.